Welcome everyone. This is Sports Hardcore. You are hardcore fans, and this is a very sad occasion for us as a legend has died. Diego Maradona.
Yes, Diego Armando Maradona, one of the greatest of all time. I'm pretty sure you've definitely all heard about this. Maybe slightly late to do this on the podcast. We have been quite busy over the past few days, so when this news came out, we were very saddened. Me and Sarthak both idolize him. So does Sane, if you know him, our other presenter. So yeah, we would like to do a tribute for him today.
Thank you, Shora. Very sad moment for all football fans. Argentina, a lot of tribute going towards him if you saw in the news yesterday.
Yes.
And Simeone just couldn't believe it when he heard in a press conference yesterday.
Yeah, and same with other players like in Naples, of course. As you know, I'm pretty sure you all know that Diego Maradona is a Napoli legend. He was part of the Neapolitan Golden Era when they won so many league titles. I don't remember how many. They won a UEFA Cup, stroke Europa League. He was a magician, seriously. If you saw his goal against England in the World Cup, not the infamous hand of God, of course, a legendary moment, but this one, goal of the century, one of the best World Cup goals ever. That dribbling, that guile, and then he just stroked it into the back of the net. That's just brilliant from him, and I think that he deserves a tribute today.
Okay, thank you, Shora. We'll be doing a 1 minute silence.
Yes. So at this moment, we will stay silent, and we will be showing pictures of him. Yes, so that is the end of the 1 minute silence. I hope you have all stayed silent during that 1 minute. A brilliant footballer, Diego Armando Maradona, from 1960 to 2020. You're still in our hearts, Diego, and thank you very much for everything you've given us. Football will never ever be the same without you.
Thank you, Shora. Diego, you will be remembered. Quite a dull start to our thing, but let's cheer up and let's talk about some football scores.
Yeah, and as well as that, we'll be talking about a little bit of cricket. I found out about the in recent days, so that's exciting. So let's go on to the news. So Messi to Chelsea. We've talked about one Argentinian legend. We'll be moving on to another one. Chelsea have joined the Messi race. As we all know, Messi's contract will be expiring at the end of this year, and come January the 1st, any team can approach him on a pre-contract. Your club, Southwark, Man City, seem to be the favourites, the lead runners in this. If Barca do not agree a contract with Messi. However, my team, Chelsea, actually do have a chance in signing him. What do you think about this? Of course, loads of teams. You have City, Inter, Newell's Old Boys, his Argentinian club, which Maradona also used to play for at one point, and of course, my club, Chelsea. So, what do you think about this, Southwark?
I'm not too sure. This does sound like quite an unrealistic transfer.
Yeah.
There have been a lot of unrealistic things happening in football, and this could definitely happen.
It could definitely happen, but I mean, we have Werner, Ziyech, Chavez, Pulisic.
Definitely, I don't see any point of Chelsea signing Messi with their front three already with Ziyech, Werner, Pulisic, and they have Callum Hudson-Odoi, Abraham, Giroud. I don't think there's any point for them.
Hudson-Odoi isn't getting game time. If Messi comes for 1 year or so, even for 1 year or so, he's going to go down the pecking order.
If Messi comes, then all Chelsea's young forwards, their careers might be diminished.
Yes, and we don't want to see that loan system, of course, that you've already seen happen multiple times and ruin so many youth products and so many players that Chelsea have brought in. So Messi coming in, I don't. I would be happy to see him come. At one point, I would have been happy if it had happened back in 2015, where we almost signed him, and then it fell through. If it happened then, I'd be happy. But now, it's just not the right time.
Yeah. And let's carry talking about some fun facts I have. Messi on Instagram, just some fun facts I have. He follows 4 clubs. I'm sure if you know who they are, I'll just tell. He follows Man City, Barcelona, Chelsea, and I think it's New Year's Young Boys.
Yeah, New Year's Old Boys.
Old boys.
His former club. So he follow. I think I heard that he does follow Chelsea.
Yeah, he does.
So I presume he is somewhere in his heart he's a Chelsea fan, but he plays for Barcelona and he's a Barca player, so I won't talk about that at the moment. Let's move on to another piece of news. Of course, it's not really a piece of news. It's the Champions League. We've had, of course, we've missed the past few days in podcast, so we're making it up today. We had your team City and my team Chelsea, as I've said before, have gone through to the round of 16. It is confirmed. It's just I feel really happy that we're finally in the round of 16 with 2 games to spare. Same with you, Southwark. So what do you think that being in the round of 16 with 2 games to spare gives you, a bit of a bumper? Chelsea in the past season, they've not made it to the round of 16 comfortably, getting a hard draw because they finished second and then getting knocked out. City, we all know that they have, for time and time again, just like PSG, bottling it in the knockouts. So what do you think this would mean?
I think getting into round 16 with 2 games to spare will definitely boost all the players' confidence, but you never really know.
Yeah. With the round of 16, I don't know who anyone's gonna get drawn against, so it's unpredictable. Of course, some people have said the draw is fixed, but that's a whole different matter. But I think that Chelsea have a decent chance of making it at least the quarterfinals. If we finish first, I must say, no disrespect to Sevilla, Rennes, or Krasnodar, we've had a pretty easy group. Rennes and Krasnodar, we've beaten them confidently. Bar yesterday's game, we beat them 2-1. Even though we had a pretty good performance, but the only real opponent we have is Sevilla.
Definitely. Personally, I'd say that the hardest, really, the only difficult opponent in your group is Sevilla. I'd say never underestimate Sevilla. Sevilla are a great team.
Yeah. For City, for you, you've had a pretty easy group. I think you had Olympiacos, and who else do you have? I don't remember.
We have Olympiacos. Sorry, even I forgot just now. Now I'll just check once.
Don't worry, I'll cut this out.
Olympiacos, Porto, and Marseille.
So that's a pretty tough group, I must say. But Porto and Marseille, I think you can do. Porto and Olympiacos, I think you can definitely brush aside very easily. Marseille might be the hard ones, as they showed a fight against PSG. They showed a fight against Man City. They are a really team having players like Florian Thauvin, and I'm pretty sure they still have Dimitri Payet. So creative players, as well as Bruno Mandanda, a brilliant goalkeeper, standing between the sticks.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to some cricket. Tomorrow, 3 big matches. The first ODI for India versus Australia will start 3:40 England time. So stay tuned to watch that. It will be happening in Australia, so it will be a good game. And New Zealand versus West Indies, the first T20 tomorrow. It will start at 6 o'clock. And T20 1 out of 3 for South Africa versus England.
Yeah, so the 3 very tasty games, of course. I think that these will be very good games. And finally, something I'm pretty sure I've showed you as well, Southwark. I've just discovered it. Anil Kumble, over the past 8 months, he's created a company called Spectracom, and working on Microsoft AI, they've created a bat that has a sticker that can send data and measures the power and the angle and everything of the stroke using a unit called specs. And this will be revolutionary for batsmen, in my opinion. I don't have one at the moment. However, if I do get one, it will definitely probably improve my game. If I play some strokes, it should be able to see that how many specs did you hit it with, how much power, what angle, how far was it from the sweet spot? That's very important. And
this will definitely help your batsmen, young batsmen, especially.
Yes, young batsmen. Let's say even in professional game, this will help. Like if they have statistics, like in cricket, stats are very important because they show everything. Like if you always have to have loads of statsmen, as you can see, statsmen and women in the box who are constantly streaming the stats. It's very important for us to know the stats because in cricket, it's a lot more complex than football, and it's much harder to get the stats. So if we have it, especially the AI. I've been researching AI recently, and they use. Just I'll go quickly through it. They have this thing called machine learning, so they have to teach the machine, and once the machine learns it, it acts like a human. So I think that if we have that, but with a fast computer with fast processing speed, this will really revolutionize the game. And I think that Anil Kumble can take this far.
Yeah, this will help all batsmen.
So thank you for watching, listening to our podcast, and we will see you next time.
Thank you, and Scorpion kick that subscribe button.
Thank you. Peace out, everybody.